That's what I need. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome to Freedom Friday. So, it is very rare that I go live on multiple platforms at once, but today is a new day. Today is Freedom Friday, and it's definitely giving like spontaneous vibes, right? So, that's interesting that I just like I said, randomly decided to go live on both platforms. And so excited to be here. This Freedom Friday is really kind of interesting if you want to be honest. So the energy is basically for me. I started receiving the messages and getting into the energy yesterday. Um, so it's a very, very, very karmic energy that's present or that was present, um, that you could possibly be getting ready to be freed from or needing to free yourself from, right? I feel like with whatever this karmic energy is is it's a very manipulative energy. Um, so I'm gonna just put it out there. So yesterday, all yesterday, which is crazy. Um, I was drawn to a lot of YouTube videos and a lot of just clips of like cheating, like cheaters and people getting caught cheating. I mean, not just like boyfriend and girlfriend, we talking husband and wife, we talking like, yeah. And I mean, when I say throughout the course of the day, it was just a whole bunch of random videos that just even carrying into the wee hours. Like I was literally up binge watching like people getting caught, like the worst case scenarios of people getting caught and how they behave once they have been caught. And it's crazy because I was seeing a lot of women just because it was a lot of majority of the people that I was seeing was women like getting caught. Um, but it just goes to show that people don't value loyalty. People don't honor themselves, nor do they honor others. And I feel like it was a very clear indicator because I'm the type of person I like to read the comments, especially when I'm watching them type of videos. I want to see what people were saying. And then it was crazy because I saw a clip and because the videos is like a whole bunch of different scenarios put together in one video. So majority of the videos I was watching was like 30, 40, 50 an hour long, right? Um, and I had came across one little clip and this motherfucker was in Illinois, and not just in Illinois, but the shit was so close to home. I had to send the motherfucking video to my friend, like, ain't this your building? So I feel like it was I don't know, like this Freedom Friday, and it's just like today the energy is like, woo, finally I'm done with that. I done released that. Man, what's up? Like that's the energy today. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't know if this is something that went on yesterday, if motherfuckers had a bad breakup, or if you know what I'm saying, something came to a head in the spirit realm or in the 3D, you feel me? But the energy was very, very, very present. So with that being said, I don't really want to keep just talking about all the cheating that videos and stuff that I watch. So we're gonna start today's live message off with my Karmic Tales Oracle. And I feel like this is the perfect place to start when it comes to, again, what it is that you are freeing yourself from. Okay. So this is a live reading, and I am also taking yes or no questions for $1. And then we have $10, $15, $20, and $25 readings on my TikTok live, and on YouTube we have donation-based readings with a minimum of $10. Okay, so if you're interested in the yes or no on YouTube as well, you can do that. Just let me know. But again, it will literally be yes or no. Now, I will pull a card and I will show you your card, but I will not go into details. I have to really start like drawing a line, or knowing, like, giving out, because I feel like a lot of the times for what I am being compensated, I overgive. And so spirit is definitely right. Like, again, just bringing that to the forefront for me, and really wanting me to understand that what I have and what I do is valuable. And if people want the information, if people want, the guidance, right, then they need to value me, right? And so, again, I have to understand and put, because knowledge is power. And again, if I'm giving power away, right, or giving knowledge to you to empower you, right, again, I'm giving something but not receiving. And so the exchange has to be equal. And so that's what I'm being guided to do. So the yes or no, because I used to give a whole meaning behind the yes or no. So I can't do that no more. So even with the yes or no's, like, the yes or no's literally have to just be yes or no. And then if you feel you want something more, then you just have to get more. You see what I'm saying? I can't just give more just because I know more. You know what I mean? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started with this live. And I'm excited about this live because, like I say, it's Freedom Friday. It is March 27th, 2026. Okay. Yesterday was the 2626. So that was like the 2626 portal, which, if you want to break it down, you could literally break it down to another 88 portal. But we're going to leave it at the 2626 portal. And I feel like with that energy, right? Because let me just give you the angel number message for the number 26. So let's see. Let me tell y'all what that say, and then we gonna get into it, okay? Because, like I said, it was a whole portal that opened, and so this could even be how I even got up or got into the whole cheating scandal portal, because that shit was crazy. I mean, when I tell y'all I was watching that shit all day yesterday, that shit had me all day. So let's see. The number 26. What is the message that I want to give when it comes to the number 26? Oh, angel number 26 tells of achieving and attaining fame and or material rewards, okay? And that's funny because yesterday I made a money a money spray. So I'm just gonna spray it because that's what it's given. Hello. Okay. And so let's see, but no. Okay, here we go. Angel number 26 asks for you to be diplomatic and cooperative with others in order to set a positive example for others to learn from. It tells you that as you serve your divine life purpose, you will reap the spiritual and emotional rewards of love, trust, and companionship. I said companionship, as well as manifest material and financial rewards. Okay, so I feel like that's again because, like I said, motherfuckers. I was talking about how motherfuckers do not honor loyalty anymore. Motherfuckers, you can't really trust people no more. It's just it is what it is nowadays, right? And a lot of people are finding it to be safer and healthier, right? To just be single, right? And so again, that's why this Freedom Friday energy is here, because it's bringing in something spontaneous. It's bringing in something that you just wasn't expecting. And I feel like due to the energies from yesterday, because it could have been something that it could have been, it was something that needed to take place, that has taken place, so that what you deserve, right, due to you being a good example, right, I feel like you're getting ready to receive something. So again, so y'all seen me, or y'all, I don't know, YouTube, y'all ain't see me, but TikTok definitely see me. Y'all heard me shuffle this deck. Okay, I shuffled it more than 3 times. And we have a card at the top of the deck. I haven't tapped in. Um, I don't even think I cut the deck. But just just the card that's right here on top is really giving, okay? And it says, I'm fucking your man or woman. Literally. That's what it says. I'm fucking your man or woman, okay? And it's just like that's not the energy today though. You see what I'm saying? That was the energy yesterday. And so we gonna go ahead and cut. I don't know. I feel like I did cut, but we gonna cut. We gonna tap in, and we gonna get us a card. We gonna get us a card because somebody has been set free, or somebody is now officially free. Okay, and they could be officially free to come towards you. All right, so take it how it resonate. But it is what it is. Okay, so let's see what we get, y'all. Let's see what we get. And see, y'all know the saying. Okay, see, damn, I just heard the saying, y'all. You lose them how you get them, and because it was a few scenarios in the videos that I was watching where the the guy that the woman was cheating with, they they stayed, you know what I'm saying? They didn't, like leave her, or they did, like so. And I feel like that's the message to them, even though they don't really matter. You see what I'm saying? The person that matters is the victim, the one that was cheated on. But I feel like for them, they gotta understand, like, you You played a part in someone else's demise. You played a part in someone else's unhappiness. You played a part in someone, in someone's heartbreak. Okay. And so again, the energy from the number 26, the 2020, the 2626 portal, what did it say? It set a positive example for others to learn from. Okay. Let's see what else it says, because that is not the only paragraph on this description. So, angel number 26 is a message from your angels that your material and earthly needs will always be met. So, have faith and trust that the universe will always provide. Follow your divine inner guidance and allow it to prompt you to take positive action in your life. But if we go back up to, if we break these numbers down, the number 2 and the number 6, right? Number 26 is made up of the energies and attributes of number 2 and 6. Number 2 relates to duality, service, and duty, right? And that's the wow part. Okay, so it was a bunch of people that was in the service, that was in the military, or that if you commit adultery while serving, that you can lose your rank. You can be discharged. I did not know that. And so a lot of, like, that was a lot of the things that they were saying. Oh, don't even think about, ranking up. You finna lose all that rank. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? So I mean, like, these are, like I said, these are people's lives, and that's the thing. Like, people don't even understand. People ain't even thinking twice. People not even taking the time to even do the necessary research or background checks. You know what I'm saying? Like, to even make sure that this person is being upfront. Because a lot of the times, a motherfucker could be telling you, "Oh, I'm not in a relationship. Oh, I'm not married. Oh, this, all that." So this whole Freedom Friday energy, okay, is definitely given. Again, we're gonna start off with this karmic energy to see again, like I say, what it is you are being set free from at this time. So, message for collectives, March 27, 2026, the Freedom Friday message. We have, I copy your every move. Okay. So this is interesting. This is interesting. So you could have a copycat, right? You could have someone that is in your energy trying to mimic you, okay? In your energy trying to be like you, okay? In your energy that just, oh my gosh, it's definitely given stalker, okay? But again, like I said, it's given someone who does not have a sense of self. Okay, so this could also be somebody who is trying to steal your life, right? A lot of times, oh, okay. So I just heard Brene and Tim, right? And so we already saw, the world saw how Brene, right, wanted Akira's life, okay? And she did what was necessary to get it, okay? And in turn, right? In turn, and see, that's the thing, okay? Because I was mentioning the military and how, if you do something with somebody else, husband, wife, whatever, adultery, whatever, in the military, you can be discharged, you can lose your rank, you can because there again, it's a code of honor, right? And if a marriage, if you can be disloyal and betray the person that you're supposed to be, the love of your life, right, the person that you're supposed to spend the rest of your life with, how can we trust you to be a upstanding citizen and protect the country. You see what I'm saying? How can we trust you as a soldier? You may one day betray the country. You see what I'm saying? And so again, it's like if people were held responsible, like I feel like if because with the Brene Tim and the Kira situation, it was kind of like, she got what she deserved. Like, it worth it? Was stealing this woman's husband worth the 2 point whatever $1 million you have to pay her? You see what I'm saying? And not only her, now you're in court with your ex-husband. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like with what's coming through, then give me fuck out of here. I hate stupid people. I'm sorry. Okay. So I feel like, if more people were held accountable when it came to cheating, when it came to because I didn't even know you could sue motherfuckers for stealing your man. You see what I'm saying? And it's like certain states have different laws. You see what I'm saying when it comes to that. And I feel like they was just in the right motherfucking state. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like it was an example that had to have been made for what's to come. Because again, when we've been, well, y'all don't know because I do not share this information on TikTok or YouTube. I be on Twitch with this info. But if y'all have been paying attention to everything that has been occurring since January 1st, 2026, okay, even though that was not the beginning of the new year, but if you have been paying attention to what's been going on since January 1st, 2026, you would know that we are in a reset. We are in a new generation, okay? We have exited Generation Alpha and we have officially stepped into Generation Beta, okay? And with that transition, with that shift, right? Again, there has to be a new way, and there's getting ready to be new standards and new systems in place, right? Because, like I said, it's very rare that you saw someone sue someone for emotional distress and for breaking up their marriage. You get what I'm saying? And so again, like I said, things are like it's setting the tone for what's to come. Like, don't play with people no more. You can't be out here just all willy and that's the thing. It's like when did people even just stop giving a fuck about themselves? Because that's what it's giving. It's like if you can blatantly know that you are interfering and putting yourself in between someone and their family. Okay, this man has a wife and kids, not just no little girlfriend, not just a wife, but a wife and kids. So if you as a person, right, at some point you got to look yourself in the mirror, okay, and ask yourself what the fuck you're doing and why. Why do you feel that you have to go after something that already is with someone else or belongs to somebody else? Like it's there's you can't love yourself to even want that. You see what I'm saying? To even want to do that. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like you don't care it's given by any means necessary. You don't give a fuck who you have to hurt to get what it is that you want. And that mentality right there is very dangerous. You see what I'm saying? So not only are you dealing with someone who does not care about themselves, right? And they don't care about others, but they are also very dangerous when it comes to, because y'all think, see, that's the thing. See, y'all think, motherfucker, y'all don't understand for real, like the depths and what real psychological warfare and what mental stress and emotional stress can do. That shit can fester into physical illnesses and can literally kill you. You see what I'm saying? And so people really don't even, like, that's the thing. It's like people don't even hold space in their own mind, in their own hearts, right? To even have some integrity. Like you don't have no integrity about yourself. So why would I even want to be in a relationship with you if I see that you are willing to jeopardize and fuck up everything that I got going on that could possibly make me or somebody else happy, right? Why would I trust myself with you? Come on now. Like let's just think about it. So now, because again, we got this, and I feel like all of this is really being brought to my attention due to me really needing to go ahead and really launch, like just launch it completely, my Sad Chick Cocoon, because again, that is a distortion. That is an emotional and probably a childhood trauma, right? That people become comfortable with, okay? And it does not only include the side chick or the side dude, okay? It includes everybody within the dynamic. It includes the person that's being cheated on, the cheater, and the person they are cheating with. That is a what you call a third party. It includes everybody has a role. Everybody has a role, regardless if you're the victim or the abuser. You see what I'm saying? Um, the victim, one, everybody needs to be psychologically checked out. Everybody needs to be emotionally checked out. Everybody should, if when it comes to situations like that, and this is what I'm saying when we're talking about new systems that need to be put in place, just for proper human behavior. Like people don't even know how to behave as normal human beings anymore. Like this shit is really, it really blows my mind that people can really just based off of social media and how this whole streaming shit and people with all these viewers and all these followers and how people be gassed up. Like people really be out here just falling, what they say, if you don't stand for something, you will fall for everything. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I feel like. People who don't have no backbones, people don't have, like they just go for whatever. Again, they have no sense of self. Again, that is why today's energy is present. Okay, I copy your every move, and again, that's how we kind of got on Brene and Akira and Tim. But not to sidetrack, right? Again, this could literally be what is going on presently in your current energy. Okay. I don't know if you all are here. Okay, I don't think you are. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove it because I don't like to see that up there. Okay, so we had this I copy your every move energy, right? And then look, I can't make this shit up. Look, this was the card. We pulled it. I copy your every move. And we set it down. The card right behind it. I wish I was you. I wish I was you. So see, that's the thing, right? People are, because they don't have a sense of self, right? They watch people on social media, they watch people's lives, right? They, and then they like a cure, like Brene did, right? They put themselves in someone else's shoes to see what it would be like. So she already knew the guy from high school, whatever. They got a weird ass story. I mean, and it seemed like they've been all just messing around with each other for however long. Ain't no telling, right? And we really ain't trying to get into the details of it. But again, it's just, they are the example that I can go to right now, because they are in, like, they're in it, and everybody is aware of it. And if you're not, all you need to do is turn on TikTok or open up YouTube or any social media platform and you will see it. Okay, it was all over the news. So I feel like, with people not having a sense of self, and I feel like is really social media has really gassed a lot of people up and given people a sense of identity that, regardless of if it's true or false, that's who they have become. So people are comfortable with becoming or coexisting as these characters that they portray on social media, okay, for content, right? Because again, now not all content is for entertainment. Not all content is, fictional. You know what I'm saying? Like some people really have content where, they are showing you their life, showing you their world, right? Some people have content where, they're educating, it's, so again, all content isn't for entertainment, but the ones where it is, and the ones where people have created a specific version of themselves that they want the world to see, I feel like they have it gets distorted. Okay, see, now we're talking about the mental health, okay, and the mind, and again, sense of the a sense of self. We're talking about, okay, so we're talking about the id, the ego, and the super ego. Okay, so again, if you when this is all psychological, I'm sorry, y'all, but this is all basic psychology, okay? The id, the ego, and the super ego, okay? And so when we talk about these three concepts, okay, again, then it's funny that a lot of these energies that we're speaking on today are coming out in threes, okay? So we talked about one, third parties, the victim, the cheater, and the cheating, the one that they're cheating with, okay? And now we're talking about the id, the ego, and the super ego, okay? And again, all of this is what forms a structural model of personality, okay, where the unconscious id demands instant gratification, okay. And so this is what we're talking about. So we're talking about people being stuck in their id, okay, and what you that's the energy that is present when you are born, okay. So hold on, because yeah, we gotta do it, okay. We gotta do it. um So again, this is the energy that is present when you are born. The id is entirely unconscious and acts on the pleasure principle, okay? Seeking immediate satisfaction for basic urges, needs, and desires, okay? And so I feel like with that being said, a lot of people are stuck in a very primary form of their own self, okay? Which means people are not growing emotionally, people are not growing mentally, okay? And it's sad, but again, this is the world and the reality that we are in, and this is what is being brought to the forefront, okay? And so we're gonna move on. The super ego imposes moral standards, okay? So now we're talking about the super ego, where again, we, because I said people don't honor, they have no honor when it comes to loyalty, when it comes to themselves, when it comes to being trustworthy, okay? So with this energy here, with this energy here, the definition is, this is when you step into your super ego, right? This is formed when you're around the ages of between 3 and 5. The super ego is the moralizing, conscious part of the mind that incorporates societal rules, parental values, and ideals, okay? And so with this being said, I feel like again, this goes back to how people were raised. Okay, this goes back to nature versus nurture. This goes back to again what values were instilled in you as a child. Okay, what did you learn? So if we want to talk about it, if we really want to, because like I said, a lot of the shit that people go through and when they put themselves in cheating dynamics is due to some type of inner child wound, okay? It's something that they did not receive as a child, okay? And so I feel like, right, when we, because it was one situation where that lady, she straight told that man, mama, she was like, you're the reason, you doing a shitty job parenting your child is why your grown man son is out here at his grown age still hurting women, still cheating on women, still disrespecting women. And so if we really want to talk about it, right, in Brene's case, we can point the blame at her parents. You see what I'm saying? Like we can point the blame at the people who provided a lack of parental values, a lack of moral standards, a lack of again, even with societal rules, because society tells you that cheating is wrong. You see what I'm saying? Like society, even though now this is how I know. See, but it's different countries that uphold the standards at a higher value than others, though. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't know what country this is. I feel like this was in like India or some shit. But this man, he got caught cheating. Well, he got caught being the cheat, the one that was that the wife was cheating with. So the husband come home to the wife. The man that the wife is cheating with decides to climb out the window. Okay, and so he ain't got no clothes on, whatever. He climbing out the window. He goes, he like a fucking Spider-Man. He climbs across some fucking wires to another pole, from one building to another pole, so he could get on another building. And he thought he was safe, but he ended up falling off of that building to the ground. And then when he fell, I mean, it was already a crowd out there watching, because again, this type of shit draws attention, and people just like mess. People like drama, right? People are drawn to that. So when that man fell, when I tell you he got his ass whooped, the whole motherfucking crowd just started they just ran over, swarmed over, and beat the man ass. Like, and see, that's what I'm saying. Like people have become so comfortable with doing it because again the consequences, they aren't, it's oh, that's all, you know what I'm saying, oh, we just gonna argue, oh, you just gonna leave, like consequences aren't being upheld, you see what I'm saying, so but yeah, I feel like a lot of shit is changing, which is why we're here with this Freedom Friday energy. Okay. And so last but not least, we have the ego. Okay. And the ego in itself, right? The conscious ego acts as a rational mediator, right? So now, so we see you just wanting what you want. Just as a kid, you just gotta have what you want. Pleasure, pleasure, pleasure. It's man, it's man. I want it. I want it. Not even giving a fuck about nobody else. Not caring, right? Not caring that motherfucker. Like, because babies don't care. Babies don't. They cry when they hungry. They cry when they sleepy. This is how they communicate to let you know that they want something, right? And so they don't care that you over there on your computer. They don't care that you over there on that live stream. They want what they want when they need it. You see what I'm saying? And they gonna do what they gotta do to get it. Okay. But we're talking about grown adults that's still out here acting out of a a baby mentality. Okay, they still out here acting under this id. Okay, acting out of a pleasure principle. Okay, and not having any type of self-control. Okay. And so again, when we talk about this ego, this is developing around the ages of 1 and 2. Okay, the ego mediates between the unrealistic id and external reality, operating on the reality principle, right? So this is where rational and consciousness, right, balances desire with constraints to make decisions. So it's like, so as a baby, right? You in this energy where you just want, please me, please me, please me, and that's fine, right? But then you step into these toddler ages, right? And you're supposed to be told no. You see what I'm saying? You don't just get to throw a temper tantrum to get what you want. You see what I'm saying? Now you're being told what to use your words, or you're being told, okay, well, um, you know, I'm trying to see what is really going on with a 1 and 2 year old, to the point where they are having to make real life decisions. You see what I'm saying? Being brought to reality when they're understanding reality. The main thing is, you know, hot and cold, not touching the stove, or what I'm saying, you will get burnt, like understanding that. But again, I feel like, I guess, just as they grow and watch people, they start to see what's right, what's wrong, what they can do, what they can't do. You know what I'm saying? Like they're starting to have some type of boundaries, okay, or some type of structure. Um, the ego uses defense mechanism to reduce anxiety caused by the conflict between the id's demands and the superego's restrictions. Okay, so the ego, right, which I feel a lot of people, and see, that's the thing. That's the thing. So I feel like a lot of people even have the whole ego, because a lot of people try to say, oh, you operating out of your ego, oh, you real egotistical. And I feel like that has absolutely, like, it's different than this ego. Okay. And I feel like um that's what I feel is that's what I feel is throwing people off. It's throwing people off, because if people were truly operating out of their ego, I feel like the ego is what helps you to, again, make rational decisions. You see what I'm saying? Because like, let's just use the example that's being given, right? You are hungry during a meeting, okay? So right now, let's just say I'm hungry right now. So my id self would want to eat something immediately, right? I'm hungry. I'm sitting here. I see these pancakes sitting here on this plate, and but I know that I scheduled at 8 o'clock laugh or whatever, right? It's going on 9 o'clock now. So it's like, yeah, do you eat the pancakes even though you're hungry, or do you go ahead and get the laugh done, because it's something that was already preset. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, my ear self would just eat it. You see what I'm saying? My ear self would eat it. My super ego self would tell me that it's improper to eat now because, like I said, I already set a time for a live. So it would be improper to eat right now, and I'm live when I'm supposed to be live having a discussion, giving readings, right? So my ear self was like, damn, the pancakes looking good. My super ego self is like, oh, well, you got something else to do right now. And then my ego my ego is going to decide to wait until the meeting ends to satisfy that urge, politely. And so the thing is, right, my ego was like, you know what, you got 5 minutes before 8 o'clock hit, you can eat some now, and then once the laugh in, you can finish. You see what I'm saying? So I was able to indulge before and after. You see what I'm saying? But again, the during window, it was what it was. You see what I'm saying? So operating out of ego to me would be having a balanced mind to be able to make valid, proper decisions. You see what I'm saying? So that you don't neglect what it is that you need or that you're desiring, right? But everything happens in a timely manner, or everything happens, I don't even know, in sync, okay, if that makes sense. All right. So I do feel like Sigmund Freud did a good job when it comes to the psychoanalytic theory, the id, the ego, and the super ego. But I feel like today, right, the whole what people are seeing as ego and is that's supposed to be your decision making personality, okay? The conscious component of your personality that's responsible for decision making. But but ego, um um the non-Freudian definition of ego, right? When we talk about ego, um, there are three types of egos, okay? Um, But the three types would be the id, the ego, and the super ego. But I'm trying to get like just a general like a person's sense of self-esteem or self-importance. Okay, so there there we have it. So one was saying that it's a component of your decision making abilities and process. The other is just saying it's your sense of self-esteem or self-importance. Okay, and see now, right now we see where the two are completely different, because when we talk about a person's sense of self-esteem or self-importance, right, that their self-importance is what people are overvaluing. Okay, people are really making it bigger than what the fuck it really is, especially when it comes to today's energy of being a copycat. You see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, and wishing that they was you. You see what I'm saying? Because see, I feel with the energy that's present. See, the thing is, see, somebody wishes that they was in the same ego energy as you, and it's giving you're in the ego energy where your ego helps you to make decisions. That's the You see what I'm saying? These people are in a personal self ego, okay? And that is what they want when it comes to them copying you or them wanting to be you, okay? Or yeah, I feel like they don't have the proper conscious skills of decision making, which is why they are out here copying folks, which is why they don't, you see what I'm saying? They don't know what to do for themselves, so they have to mimic others. And when they do that, right, they're losing themselves. It's not like they're adding and gaining more sense of self or a sense of self-importance, because what they're adding to themselves is coming from you. So now they is distorted. You see what I'm saying? And not only is it distorted, they don't truly know who you are. You see what I'm saying? So wishing, this is, and I feel like, you know what, I feel like today is gonna be the day that I use this Madhouse Tarot deck, because I feel like the universe is just like, we can't let you keep skipping around this psychology shit no more. Like, this is what being a medium and being a seer is truly all about. It's truly all about the mind. And see, that's the thing. I feel like people are copying you and what you do because of how your mind operates. You see what I'm saying? See, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck, because the bottom of the deck is the overall energy. And what we got, fake page. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up, bruh. Like, these people are fake. Like, they don't even, like, these people. And see, that just goes back to everything that we was talking about when it comes to being a cheater, when it comes to, because you're showing up in a relationship as someone who you are not. You don't even know yourself, so you've created fake a fake version of yourself. You created a false sense of reality, and now you have to live it out. And so how can you live out a fake life? How can you live out? And that's the thing. You the only way to live out a fake life is to, again, keep putting on a facade. You see what I'm saying? Keep coming to social media and giving people what you think people want to see, and what you think people are going to react to, or going to they're going to again find or bring their attention to, and that shit is crazy, bro. That shit is crazy. So we got motherfuckers out here just fake. We got people out here faking love, faking relationships, faking not being in relationships. You see what I'm saying? Just fake. Like everything about these motherfuckers is fucking fake. And I'm just really glad that I can be free from this fake shit. So now I want to see, because I have somebody who created a fake page and used my images, used me, and is be hiding behind hiding behind a profile that is supposed to be me. So now I want to go on TikTok and I want to see because I reported that page. I reported the page and everything. So now I want to go see if the page is still up and running and what's going on. So now, see how this shit works? Oh, trust and believe. Especially if you're on YouTube, you definitely, and you on my channel and you visit my channel frequently, you could go to the post and tell you exactly what post I talked about the shit on. You could go to the reading where you see it's in black and white. You see a little shadow figure and you see somebody laying in bed. That's the post where I talked about somebody with the fake page on me. So let me see if this fake page is still like. Yeah, I don't play when it comes to this shit, like, at all. So hold on, let me go to because see, they have me blocked on my main page. So I had to create a backup page. I had to create a backup page. What is this? What is this? No, I'm gonna see. I should have just went on TikTok on this while I'm on this live. That's what I should have did. That's what I should have did. I'm trying to see, can I log out and then log in? See, I didn't want to do all of that. So hold on, y'all. I would be right back to TikTok because I don't know if it's gonna let me log in on my computer. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to log in on my laptop, but I don't think I have my password set and I don't remember it. So it's easier if I just, madam, didn't I just put log in? Hold on. This live actually is lasting much longer than I thought it would. And that's interesting. It's not letting me log in. Hold on. Okay, I'm just gonna go on here. And then try to come back. Let's see. So it should stay on pause. Yeah, I gotta go see what's going on with this other page. And I'm gonna show it to y'all on YouTube. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Switch account. Search. Nah, don't do a search because they may. Let me just go to my following. I'm following. Yep, I'm still following them. That page still up. And here it go. This is the fake page. This is the fake page. Madam Storm Levy, where it say 333, and that's how I know it's the fake one because the real one only has 33. It's only 33. So the fake one has 3 3s. My real one, I'm finna show you the real one. And see and then the fake one, hold on. The fake page has 940 followers. I don't know how they got that many fucking followers, but bruh, I wish motherfuckers wasn't out here following these people. Because these are fake. This is a fake account. Now I'm finna show you my real account. Which you see, I already told y'all I'm live. You see what I'm saying? I told y'all I was live on 2 platforms. You see what I'm saying? So this is the real one. The real one has what 4,000 something followers. Okay, and you see it's booming because I'm live. And if I tap the live, it's gonna tell you that it's paused right now because I'm out here doing what I'm doing. The live is paused because I'm trying to show y'all. So yeah, this fake page is still up. And see, this is what I'm saying. And see, I'm sitting here. This is how I know I don't fuck with these social media sites because the social media sites is allowing the shit. I've reported this page several times. Okay. I've created no, before I say this, I'm gonna get back on live. Let me go back to my live. And so I could say this on my live because they be on my shit watching. They be on my shit watching. So I'm going to say it on live. And I'm going to show y'all. I'm finna show y'all the post that I made when I reported it to TikTok. I'm finna show y'all that before I resume the live. Let me show you that first. Let's see. All right, y'all, this is a fake page. Real quick, this is not me. Make sure you do not be fooled. Look, emergency, okay? Make sure you are not fooled by these motherfuckers, okay? All right, y'all, this is a fake page. Real quick, this is not me. Make sure you do not be... Okay, and so this was posted. When did I post this? Look, January 2nd. Make sure you January 2nd. And it's fucking about to be April 2nd. It's gonna be April fucking 2nd. And this shit's still up. You see what I'm saying? Of course I reported it to TikTok because again, it's motherfuckers. I run a business. I run a strict fucking program. And you out here trying to portray me. You out here trying to copy my every move. You out here with this fake ass page. You feel me? So let me get back on my live. So like I say, this shit has been reported since January 1st, January 2nd. And that was when I made the video. I was reporting the shit in December. I was reporting the shit in December. Because I found out about the shit because I got banned. I got banned on TikTok. I found out that it was a fake page of me on New Year's Day. New Year's Day is when I found out. And I have been taking precautions ever since. And like I said, I've reported it. I've sent plenty. I sent whatever TikTok needed. I sent in my ID. I sent in that video. I sent in everything that they needed, regardless. And they still have not done anything about it. You see what I'm saying? And this is why. Right? This is why, again, all these systems and things needs to be reset, because motherfuckers don't give a fuck about identity anymore. Motherfuckers don't give a fuck about people anymore. Like, and it's fucked up. We live in a very careless world, like a very selfish world at that. Like, people are only out for themselves. People only care about themselves. TikTok don't give a fuck that I'm sitting here being taken advantage of. TikTok don't give a fuck. So why should I keep coming on a platform, okay? And thank you, Spirit. Why should I keep using a fucking platform that does not respect me, that does not respect the fact that I'm coming to you with the issue? I came to you and told you that this was not me. I gave you everything you needed to know. We are 3-4 months in, and still ain't nothing been done about it. Still ain't nothing been done about it. And see, that's why, again, people are acting the way that they acting. That's why people feel like they can get away and do shit to people how they feel like they can, because people aren't being held accountable. People aren't getting that is that's fraud. Identity theft. But this is what the universe, and this is not the universe, this is what the government and, again, these companies allow. These companies are out here allowing scamming. They're out here they allow this shit. Just like they came in the 80s, in the 60s, 70s, the 80s, and the 90s, and put drugs in our neighborhoods, just like they came and put guns in our neighborhoods. They would come with these freights full of weapons and drop them off in the hood. These freight trains will be just sitting in the hood for days, hours, whatever, right? Knowing good and fucking well that motherfuckers is gonna hop on that shit. Knowing good and well that you just flooded the community with toxicity. So not only are you flooding the community with toxicity, even in social settings, even on social media platforms, it's the same toxicity. So you can't escape it. And this is the world that they want us living in. This is the reality that they are creating for us. But they want people to feel safe. They want people to engage. They want people to, again, continuously participate on these platforms, but they aren't protecting the identity and they using your information. Now it's a government official that's behind my fucking fake page. That's what it's given. It's given, it ain't even a fake fucking regular ass Joe no more. It's given, this is somebody higher up. This is somebody that is really trying to steal my essence. So now, since we sit here talking about all this mental health, all this, yeah. Well, let's go to the shadow and light, the mental spiritual oracle, and see what wants to come out of here, because that's just what the fuck it is and what time we on right now. And I'm not finna keep playing with these motherfucking people, because see, that's the thing, motherfuckers is trying to get inside my mind, and you ain't gonna get inside my mind. You're not gonna be able to do that and think that a motherfucker don't know that you trying to play in their mind. I'm not one of them people. I'm not one of these motherfuckers that just sleep out here. And again, that be the thing. Like, again, we started this reading. I was talking about knowledge is power. And we started this shit talking about knowledge is power. And if motherfuckers is out here, again, spitting knowledge, because like I said, all content ain't for entertainment. All content ain't just for fucking clicks and views and likes. Like, I'm sitting here on this live right now. I've been on live for an hour. Let me tell you exactly how long I've been on live for. I've been on live for 1 hour and 23 minutes on TikTok, and probably maybe an hour and 10 minutes on YouTube. Okay, so 13 minutes longer, 14 minutes longer on TikTok than I've been on YouTube. Okay, but still, at the same time, there is absolutely no one in any of these rooms. Now, since I've been on TikTok, 64 people have come into my live. 64 people have come into my live on TikTok since I've been on live for 84 minutes. Okay? 64 people have come in. And now I'm finna show y'all this. I'm finna show you, YouTube. 64 people have come in. And not a single like. I don't have not a single like. I don't have not a single comment. Not nobody made a single comment. Not nobody just said a hey, just tap the screen. Not even one fucking time. I have literally zero. Like, I'm cool with that. Like, I don't care about that shit. And that's what I think TikTok think. Like, I don't give a fuck about TikTok gifts. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. All I care about is the messages that I have to put out. Like, I come put my messages out and I leave. I'm not here for the glitz and glamour of the gifts being thrown and all that bullshit, because that money ain't coming to me. That money is going to TikTok. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm not here to make TikTok rich. I'm here with a message. I'm here with a word. I'm here with some knowledge that motherfuckers need. And see, that's the thing. The shit that motherfuckers need, they don't tune into. They don't tune into. They tune into the bullshit. They tune into the fake pages. They tune into the motherfuckers who don't have a sense of self. They tune into the motherfuckers who out here copying and doing what the next motherfucker doing. I don't that don't faze me. That don't bother me. I don't get upset. You see what I'm saying? I show up and I do what I gotta do, and then I get the fuck on and I keep it moving. I keep it moving. I get on my Twitch live, I do what I do, and I keep it moving. It does not bother me, because what's for me is for me. And we already saw that with the number 26 coming through with the angel number. We already saw that. The material world, the finances, that shit's gonna come. It's gonna come. Hell, it's Freedom fucking Friday. You have the freedom of fucking speech. And that's what they're trying to take away from people. Freedom of fucking speech. They want everybody out here doing and operating out of the same fucking depressed ass fucking energy, depression realm. I'm not in the motherfucking depression realm. I'm not depressed. So you can't manipulate me. I'm and that's them, the motherfuckers who are out here copying other people. The motherfuckers that's out here depressed. The motherfuckers out here, again, that don't value themselves, don't love themselves, don't know themselves. Them the motherfuckers who you can play in their mind and get them and persuade them to do what the fuck you want them to do, or abide by your fucking agenda. You can't do that shit with me. I have a very strong mind. And again, we already saw what the angel number for number 26 was. The first paragraph I read. Let me double back on that. Let me go back. What do it say? It asks you to be diplomatic and cooperative with others in order to set a positive example for others to learn from. So I'm supposed to cooperate with with platforms that don't respect me. I'm supposed to cooperate with platforms that don't. I had an issue. They did not take heed to it. They did not resolve my issue. It's been months and months and months. Do you see what I'm saying? But I'm supposed to cooperate with these people and just again just be a take the high road. That's basically what I'm getting off of this. Just take the high road. Just take the high road. Because again, at the end of the day, that as you serve your divine life purpose, right? As long as you're out here doing what it is that you were divinely here to do, because we was all created for a reason. We all have a purpose. And that's the thing. Do you know what your purpose is? Are you truly living out your purpose, or are you headed in the direction to start living out your purpose? But it tells you that as you serve your divine life purpose, you will reap the spiritual and emotional rewards of love, trust, and companionship as well. Okay, as well as manifest material and financial rewards. So not only will you be able to see and touch and grasp what it is that God is going to do for you because of how you out here moving and because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, but you're going to feel it. You're going to have someone to share it with. You're going to have people to share it with. You're going to have people that believe in you and that you can believe in, and y'all can trust each other. Trust is being restored. So let's get back to this shadow and light, the mental and the spiritual, because yeah, I just this fake shit. I never. Oh, and now see, I got a reading on TikTok. I mean on YouTube, y'all. And it's the thumbnail is a man with his hand like this, he in the rain or some shit like that, and then he got some words on this side or something like that, and they say something about your friends and family will go support somebody, a stranger, somebody that's quote unquote famous before they support you. Like that's what it's given. Okay, that's what it's given. So let's see. Let's see. I copy your every move. We finna cut this deck and tap in, and we gonna clarify. I copy your every move, because it got to be a mental illness for somebody to be out here just copying your every move. Like, bitch, you ain't got no life of your own. You ain't got shit to do with yourself. You ain't got nothing going for you that you got to sit and copy somebody else. That's a mental distortion. That's a mental illness. So we gonna help these mentally challenged folks out. Gonna get these motherfuckers a little mental health. Yeah, hoarding. These motherfuckers hoarders, hoarding. Difficulty releasing items or emotions. Motherfuckers just holding on to shit. Like, what the fuck? So that is the pattern, the psychological pattern that comes with hoarding, right? The spiritual mirror is root and heart attachment, okay? So the spiritual mirror is a root and a heart attachment. And that's funny because see, now we seeing that id and the ego and the super ego come up again, right? With the root energy being again your root chakra, that's being your basic needs, okay, your stability, okay, your finances, right? Again, just your foundation, right? And so again, what it is that people need for this foundation, and how they go about getting it. You see what I'm saying? Because again, it's given. Motherfuckers don't give a fuck about breaking somebody else's heart to make sure that they got what they need. You see what I'm saying? And now you got to go before the judge, the judge of all judges, right? God himself. You got to go before God and sit here and try to explain to God why you thought it was okay to go and over there and fuck with somebody else's happy home, fuck with somebody else's man, and bring stress and grief and trauma to somebody else. All because you got a fucking root and heart attachment issue. Like, what? Go fucking heal. Go heal. The shadow force for this. The collector. The collector. That's the shadow force. The fucking collector. So you just out here collecting shit that don't belong to you. Just out here collecting shit. Just collecting ninjas. Just collecting. I mean, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Even if the shit do belong to you, collecting shit and not being able to release it, not being able to let go of shit, it's like, what the fuck? Emotions, like that shit will make you sick. That will make you sick. The root trauma, fear of lack. Oh, so now we getting somewhere. Now we getting somewhere. So the root trauma of motherfuckers out here that just have to take from others and just don't know how to be themselves is, again, they have a fear of being alone, a fear of no one loving them, a fear of, again, because see, you in your divine purpose, you in your life purpose, so you're receiving compassion, you're receiving trust, you're receiving love, you're receiving everything that this motherfucker wants, but don't know how to get for themselves. Because again, they are broken. So in order to even start being able to figure out what they want for themselves, okay? Because right now it's given they want what you want because they see what is bringing you. You see, they're seeing how the way you move, right? And how, because again, they copy your every move, so they seeing how you moving, and so they like, okay, well, if she move like this and this is happening for her, now I need to move like this, and maybe this will happen for me. Like what works for one person don't work for the next, okay? Everybody don't learn the same way, right? When we was in school, you have people that are visual learners, you have people that are auditory learners, audio learners, like you have people that literally learn through writing. Like, people can teach themselves just by writing shit multiple times. You see what I'm saying? Like, you have, like, people learn different ways. Some people learn just through reading. Some people can't read, or they can't comprehend what they read. So they learn through life. They learn through experience. You see what I'm saying? Like just everybody is different. That is why the world is was created. We was not, if God wanted everybody to be the fucking same, we will all be the fucking same. Like, it just is what it is. There's a reason why we are all individuals. Even coming from the people that birthed you, you're still a individual. You may have some similarities to them peoples, but you still are a your own self. And what worked for your mama or your daddy, it may not work for you, because those two energies that came together to create you, it created a new energy. It created a new way of learning. It could have took more from one side and took a little from another side, or vice versa. You don't know, but that's life. And that's the beauty of being an individual, is figuring out who you are, not who you are when it comes to other people. No, who are you in yourself? When it's just you by yourself, and a motherfucker was to just put a fucking camera, a hidden camera, who are you? What will we see from you? We know what we saw from them. So if we already watched them, and they gave us a very clear depiction of themselves. They was their selves to 110%, to the utmost. But so we already see what they got going on. But then we come over here and we tune into your page and we looking at you and we seeing a little bit of this from here. We seeing you with a little bit of this from over here. We ain't seeing nothing original from you though. We everything we seeing from you, you kind of piggybacking and you know you riding somebody else's way. I'm just saying, yeah. I'm just saying. I can't get with it, but I'm here to help. You feel me? But again, that's the thing. When we're talking about the mind, when we're talking about healing, when we're talking about, you know what I'm saying, doing what you need to do to be a better version of yourself, people don't give a fuck about that. People don't care about that. Ain't nobody in these motherfuckers. People care about the drama. People care about now. If I was in here just doing readings on who's being cheated on, if I was telling you what they did, when they did it, if I was sitting here talking about some bullshit, it'll be 100 people in here. It'll be 30 people in here, 30, 25 people in here. It'll be more than none. I could tell you that. Okay, we got dimensional correlation. So the dimensional correlation when it comes to this hoarding realm, okay, is 3D clutter. 3D clutter. That's the dimensional correlation. 3D clutter. So again, motherfuckers' lives is cluttered. Motherfuckers needs to declutter their life, declutter their emotions, okay? Declutter that shit. Declutter what you got going on inside of you so that you can free up some space. It's Freedom fucking Friday. Make some space for the new. That's all you got to do. You want new? You want to grow? Create the space. Nothing is going to come. New energy is not going to come into hoarded spaces. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. And then last but not least, the healing directive when it comes to hoarding, when it comes to this bullshit right here, small releases, emotional unpacking. That's what time it is. Start letting go of some of that shit. Start unpacking them emotions. Start letting that shit go. Start speaking of it. Write the shit down. I don't know. Hell, go talk to yourself in the fucking mirror. Hell, sit in front of the since y'all love, right? Y'all love y'allself in a very toxic way, a very unhealthy way. Sit your ass in front of the fucking camera and talk to yourself. Unhoard some of them fucking emotions. Don't even turn the live on. Just record the fucking video. See, because I feel like a lot of motherfuckers, when they get to seeing the numbers and when they get to seeing, certain people come in the room, they gotta, no. You don't switch up because of who the... Yeah. Give me somebody. Barack Obama was to come in my lab right now. I'm still gonna be in this motherfucker doing the same thing. I might smile a little different. You feel me? I might throw some little Chicago in some little Chicago little bullshit in there. But at the end of the day, he gonna see me and he gonna see Storm and he gonna get what the fuck he get. Just like everybody else getting it. And see, that's the thing too. Now, different spaces calls for a different approach or a different demeanor. But he came into my space. You see what I'm saying? This is my comfort zone. This is my space. So this is where I feel free. This I have free reign to show up and come how I come. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna allow somebody's presence to come into my room and shift my energy. Oh, hell to the no. That's not how this shit go. So with that being said, now if I was out and I was in a different setting, okay, then yeah, my tone would be different. Then yeah, my dialect would be different. Then yeah, you know what I'm saying, the way, you know what I'm saying, I relay my message would be different. You see what I'm saying? My body language would be different. But again, that's knowing how to read the room. That's knowing, you know what I'm saying, again, how to show up in other spaces. You can't show up the same everywhere you fucking go. That right there, yeah, that unless but see that's ignorance if you do. You see what I'm saying? Because like I said, different shit calls for different approaches. You feel me? Like what worked in one space, one room, one job, one, you see what I'm saying, one relationship is it may not work in the next. You may have to do something different. You may have to show up differently. And you shouldn't want to keep taking or going everywhere you go. You like, I ain't saying like not be you, because you can be you without being the same all the time. Okay? If that makes sense. And I feel like that's something too. They got motherfuckers, there's these people that's out here with these fake pages, these people that's out here that's copying you and wish they was like you. Like, I feel like they don't know how to switch up. Like, they don't know how to, because again, in order to switch up, you have to know what version of you to present. And these people don't even know who they are. So they're trying to show up as a version that it's like a costume. So it's like they come outside with their costume on, and then they step into the space where they thought that they were supposed where they was going, and you know they thought that this energy was gonna work, and then they get there and they realize they the only motherfucker in there looking like a clown, and now they don't even know how to shift and again shift into the correct energy, because now they don't even know. They they have no sense of direction. They have no sense of self. So now it's like, okay, well, I don't have another costume to put on. So do I stay or do I go? Now the whole time they there, they uncomfortable as fuck. So 9 times out of 10, they're just gonna end up leaving because they don't know how to fit in the spaces. Yeah, I said I wasn't gonna use this deck, but I ain't got a choice. They forcing it. They forcing it. And it is what it is, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do what I gotta do. And then we're gonna end this live because I mean it is getting time. It's almost been 2 hours going on. So yeah. Almost 2 hours. Okay. All right. So we're gonna clarify this hoarding and this I copy your every move. I copy your every move. In this hoarding round. So let's cut this deck and tap in and see what want to come out. I copy your every move, hoarding realm. I copy your every move in this hoarding realm. Okay, so we got a card that flew on the floor. Ugh. Let's see what we get. The 8 of Swords. Interesting. It's 3 people in this picture, y'all. It's 3 people in the picture. We got the man that's sitting there trying to feed the patient. We have the patient refusing to eat. And then we have somebody peeping through the door. It ain't even a door. It's like a hole in the wall. Somebody peeping through the hole. So we got the 8 of Swords. So due to someone's current state of being, okay, they are unable to do things for themselves, or they are unable to freely, right? They don't have freedom. Someone doesn't have freedom. Somebody is restricted from doing things for themselves. So somebody is not wanting to be fed the truth. Okay? It's kind of what I'm getting. Somebody is kind of giving, like, you know, like how they say you need to take a piece of humble pie. That's kind of what it's given. And somebody is not wanting to be humbled. Somebody is not wanting to receive proper nutrients, proper guidance, proper nurture and care. Somebody doesn't want someone feeding them lies, feeding them. Somebody don't want to be fed. Okay, so this ain't, somebody don't want to be fed the BS. Somebody is being restricted from receiving false information. Because even though this person here is, I can't tell if this is a doctor or if this is another patient that's trying to feed this person. But it's definitely giving another patient. So somebody is in a dynamic with somebody, or somebody is trying to, because somebody is losing something, or they don't have what someone else has, right? Again, why they're copying you, why they want to be like you, why all of this shit is going on, right? So because, but see, at the same time, right, you still see, that's the thing too. Like I was saying, it's like, okay, you copying this person, you want to be like this person, but at the same time, you still ain't taking heed of the information or the value of what somebody is putting out. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, make it make sense. If you're gonna copy somebody, copy them fully. Don't just copy them by mimicking them. You see what I'm saying? If you're gonna copy them, then copy them and transform your life too. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what it's given. It's given like this motherfucker is copying you, but they ain't taking the substance. You see what I'm saying? What the information that you're putting out, they're not taking heed to it. They're not feeding themselves with it. They're just looking at it like, oh, this is the wave. Let me get on this wave. And then when I turn this camera off, or when I come from out front of this particular audience, or when I'm by myself, then I'm back to just nothing. Until I could get on that wave again. But if you was truly, if you like, see, that's the thing about it. Like, I'm the type of motherfucker, if you gonna do something, get your all. You see what I'm saying? Like, don't ever approach anything without giving it your all. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, sometimes you may have to ease into it. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, you ain't gonna go into something with doubt. You're not gonna go into something just with negative thoughts about it already. You see what I'm saying? It's like, that's the thing. And I feel like these people, again, like, due to their mentality, like, this is all a mentality. Due to someone's mentality, because at the bottom of the deck we have social anxiety realm. That's what I'm saying. Social anxiety realm, fear of judgment, right? Due to someone's fear of judgment, due to someone's anxiety, again, how can you fear judgment when you out here stealing, when you out here copying people? Oh, so you didn't expect to get caught? You didn't think that motherfuckers was gonna find out? But you're not being yourself. So how am I not gonna know when you're not being yourself? Like, this shit is not making no fucking sense, bro. Early embarrassment or invalidation. So at some point, this motherfucker was embarrassed early on in life for who they were, for being themselves, right? For being themselves, for they wasn't validated for being themselves. So this has everything to do, like I said, looking in the mirror. So somebody doesn't like what they see when they look in the mirror. Somebody isn't fond of the version of themselves they have come to be. So go back to the drawing board and start the fuck over. How about that? Like, I don't know. I don't know. But Freedom Friday is here. You can free yourself. You see what I'm saying? I can help you if that's something that you're interested in. Yeah, just hit me up. I think I will put my psychic hotline. It should be, if it's not in the description box, I'm gonna put it in the description box. I am open to helping. I'm open to guiding. I'm open to teaching. I'm open to mentoring. I'm open to therapy. I'm open to, again, just being the light that anybody can need or anybody feels they need. Don't hesitate to hit me up at all. Like, this is what I'm here for. This is the time that we're in, and I'm just gonna leave y'all with this. I hope y'all have an amazing weekend. This is the last weekend in March. I'm so excited. April 1st will be here Wednesday, and yeah, Happy New Year, y'all. All right, love and light. I gotta figure out who to end, what lie to end first. I don't even know how to end it. I haven't been on YouTube Live in so long. All right. See y'all.